Hi friends, welcome back in our YouTube channel. So Sundarbhai Manikarsur Polytechnic, SAS, Ahmednagar. I Professor Guleopi, teaching subject Engineering Graphics. Today we are going to study some new simple geometrical construction. Already we have launched our one video. This is a second video. So today we are going to study the first concept is bisecting an arc. Before that, what is arc? Arc is nothing but the segment of a circle. That is, see here I have taken some radius in my compass, put on a point which is the center of a circle, then drawn a segment of a circle, not a full circle. Is nothing but the arc. Is called as a arc. Suppose this is the arc AB. I have to divide this arc in two equal parts. Now see the procedure. We require compass. Put one end, which is a metal end, put on a point A. Take a distance which is less than point B. See, like this. I have taken a distance which is a less than point B. Then draw a arc on upper side, also draw an arc on lower side, like this, from point A with the same distance in a compass. Put compass on point B and draw an arc which cuts the previously drawn arcs, like this. Now we got 2 points. Suppose this is a point number C, this is a point D. We join these 2 points, point C and D. See, like this, we join the point C and point D. Now this arc is get divided into two parts. These are the two equal parts. See, suppose this is a point E point. Now arc AE is equal to arc EB. It's a very simple construction. Now let's see the second construction of today's lecture, that is a bisecting an angle. Draw any angle. See, randomly I am drawing a angle, or you can measure the angle, then draw and see whether we have we have divided that angle in two equal parts or not. See, I have drawn a angle. I am giving it names, angle ABC. Now I have to divide this angle in two equal parts by using the geometrical construction, not by using the protractor. Now see, take a compass, put the metal end of a compass on point B, like this, and draw a arc. We do not necessary to take a definite distance, any distance. You can take any distance from this arc. See, like this. Now we got 2 points. Suppose this is a point E, this is a point F. Now we have a arc E to F. Now already previously we have seen that how to divide a arc into two equal parts. Divide this arc EF in two equal parts. Take a distance which is less than E to F and draw a arc from point E, like this. Then with the same distance or same radius in a compass, put the metal end of a compass on a point F and draw a arc. We get a point. Suppose that point is a P point. We can use any nomenclature. So, and drawing the point P to the point B. See, like this. Now if you measure the angles, these two angles are the same. That is, we divided the angle ABC in two equal parts. Okay. So now we see the next construction. Next construction is a trisecting and trisecting a right angle. Right angle means an angle having 90 degree, or a 90 degree angle is known as a right angle. We know that. Now see, I am drawing here a right angle by using the scale and protractor. See, like this, I have measured the angle 90 degree. Now joining the points. Now see, this is the angle ABC, which is a 90 degree angle. Now I have to divide this 90 degree angle in three equal parts. Then take a compass, put its metal end on point B, take any radius in a compass and draw a arc like this. Draw a arc like this. Now I got a 2 points. Suppose this is a point E and this is a point F. Point E and point F. Now with this same radius which we have used to draw the arc, take the metal end on point E and draw a arc like this. Then put the metal end with the same radius in a compass, put the metal end and next point F point and draw a arc like this. Now we got 2 points. Suppose this is a point number P and this is a point Q. Now join these P and Q points to the B point. See, like this. If we measure the angles, then these 3 angles are the equal angles. That is, we trisected the given angle like this. These 3 angles are the equal angles. That is, we have divided the 90-degree angle in 3 equal parts. Okay, or 3 equal angles. Now let's see the next construction. Dividing a line in any number of equal parts. This is a very important point for us, because for this subject in the next chapters we require this method. Now if, for example, we are taking an example. Suppose I have a 8 centimeter line. If I have to divide that 8 centimeter line in 8 equal parts, then it is very easy for me to divide that line into 8 equal parts. I can directly use the scale. By using the scale, marking on 1 centimeter, I can divide that 8 centimeter line into 8 equal parts. If I have to divide that line into 4 equal parts, then it is also very simple for me. I can take a I can take a scale, put that scale on a line and marking on a 2 centimeter. Then I got a 4 equal parts. But if I have to divide, for example, we are taking an example, if I have to divide a 8 centimeter line into 5 equal parts, into 6 equal parts, into 9 equal parts, then it is very difficult for me to divide that line into such a number of parts, such a number of equal parts. So let's take a we see here. Now we see the construction to divide a 8 centimeter line into, suppose, 5 equal parts. Suppose I am giving names to the line AB. I have to divide that line AB into 5 equal parts. So for that, draw an angle at point A, any angle which is mostly less than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree, like this. I have drawn a angle, any angle. It is not necessary or it is not measurable angle. Now take a compass, take any distance in a compass, a small distance, put that compass on point A, draw a arc like this, 1, then next, from that point again next, second, then third, then fourth, and then fifth. As I have to divide that line into 5 equal parts, so I have taken here only 5 points. Point number 1, point number 2, 3, 4 and 5 points. If I have to divide that line into 6 parts, then we take 6 points. If I have to divide into 9 parts, then I take here 9 points. Okay. Then the next procedure is join the point number 5 to point B like this. Join point 5 to the point B. Now what to do? We have to draw parallel lines to this 5 to B line from the subsequent points, like point 4, then point 3, point 2 and point 1. Now see, the above line AB is get divided into 5 equal parts. Part number 1, part number 2, part number 3, part number 4 and part number 5. This is the very simple way to divide a line into equal number of parts, any number of equal parts. Okay. So the next construction is divide a circle or divide a given circle into 12 equal parts. This is also most important part for us for the subsequent chapters. So draw any circle or take any radius, 3 or 4 centimeter radius, and draw a circle like this. I have drawn a circle here. Now I have to divide this circle into how many parts? 12 equal parts. How many parts? 12 equal parts. Before that, divide that circle into 2 equal parts, 2 half circles like this. We have to draw a line which is passing through the center of the circle. Then it is automatically divides the circle into 2 equal parts. Then from the center, draw a 90-degree line like this, so that our circle get divided into 4 equal parts. Our circle get divided into 4 equal parts. Now what next? Take a compass, put its end on, suppose A, B, C and D. Put end of a compass on point A. Take a distance which is equal to the radius of a circle and draw arcs like this. And similarly, put the compass on point C with the same radius, draw arc like this. Then put the compass on point B with the same radius, draw arc like this. Then last, put the compass on point D and draw the arc like this. Now our construction is completed. We have divided our given circle into 12 number of equal parts. Point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. See, these are the 12 equal parts. This is center of a circle. Okay, it's a very simple construction. Now next construction. To draw parallel lines. The first condition is to draw a line parallel to and at a given distance from a given straight line. That means we have to draw a parallel line to the given line. Suppose this one is a given line, line AB. We have to draw a parallel line to the line AB, but at a given distance. Suppose I have to draw a parallel line at a distance of 3 centimeter. Then take a distance of 3 centimeter in our compass like this. Then take any 2 points on a straight line, given straight line. Suppose I have put in here, draw an arc like this. Then take any other point and draw an arc like this. Now next part is we have to draw a line which is just touching to these 2 arcs. Like this. Now see, these 2 lines are the parallel lines, line 1 and line 2. These 2 lines are the parallel lines and distance between these 2 lines is 3 centimeter. That is at a given distance. Okay, understood? Now the next construction is to draw a line through a given point and parallel to a given straight lines. That is, suppose this is line AB. Now we have to draw a parallel line to line AB from any point. Suppose take point P outside the line. Suppose here I have taken a point P, which is outside from the line. Okay, I have to draw a line which is passing through the point P and parallel to the line AB. Now see the construction. Now similarly, take a compass, put that compass on point P. See, I have put the compass on point P. Now the next part is take any random distance or any random radius in that compass and draw a arc which is cutting to our previous line AB like this. Now with the same radius in the compass, we got here one point which is cutting the line is C point. Now with the same distance or same arc in a compass, put the compass on a point C and draw a arc which is passing through the point P and cutting our previously drawn line like this. Okay, suppose this is a point D point. Now put the compass on point D. The compass on point D. Take a distance D to P. Take a distance in a compass D to P. See, like this. Take a distance equal to D to P. Now with the same distance, put the compass on a point C and draw an arc like this. Draw a arc like this. Okay, we got a new point. Suppose that point is a Q point. Now join the point P and Q. Join the point P and Q. See, like this. Now this is newly drawn line is parallel to the our previous line AB and which is passing through the given point, that is point P. Okay, so I hope you understood all the concepts which I teach in today's lecture. So like the video, share the video and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.